What's up and good afternoon, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is actually like pretty dang hot today, and I've been sitting here staring at the BBB for the last, I don't know, however many days, and it's just dirty all the time, and it's not 100% practical to keep calling Josh out to come and wash this thing for me, especially because every time I think about it, the weather forecast predicts rain in the next day or so, and well, if you're gonna pay somebody to wash your truck and then it gets rained on right after, it's kind of lame. And unfortunately, Josh doesn't have one of those car wash guarantees. You know, if it rains the next day, he'll come back and wash it for free. So I've been thinking I really need to set myself back up with some type of just quick home wash system that I can do on the truck. And if you guys remember, a long time ago, I bought a Chemical Guys foam cannon, and within 3 uses, the neck plastic portion where the bottle screws in actually snapped off of the actual top fitting portion. And I've spent about 45 minutes this morning looking for that broken foam cannon, because I was gonna go see, you know, I've had it for about 2.5, maybe 3 years sitting in the garage broken. I was gonna see if Chemical Guys would, I don't wanna say warranty it, but swap it out for a new one all these years later. But unfortunately, I cannot find the dang thing to save my life. Now, I know I was not the only person that had this issue with those foam cannons. So I'm assuming by now, it's been about 2.5, maybe even 3 years, Chemical Guys has remedied this situation. And you guys are probably thinking, Rhino, why would you go back and buy another foam cannon from a company whose foam cannon clearly broke? And well, I believe in giving companies chances to fix their product. And we just so happen to have a Chemical Guys storefront that we can go to, which makes it really easy to get stuff when you want it, because I hate waiting. And Josh is probably gonna yell at me when he sees this video, but let's fire up the BBB build here. Well, we gotta go get diesel first, and then we're gonna head to the Chemical Guys store. And you know, for those of you that don't have a Chemical Guys store in your town, we'll show you what one looks like. Music to my ears, music to my ears. Looks like we got us a little line forming here on the diesel side when there's empty spots over there on the gas side. We got a Mustang right in the middle of the way of everything, so I guess we're going around the long way. Well, one of these days we'll get a full tank of fuel here for $100. It's probably gonna be the day I move out of this state, but you know, it'll happen. And hopefully tomorrow we can run up to our good buddy Eddie and have him get rid of this stupid tire pressure sensor crap coming on, because it's really old to have to sit there and exit out of everything every time I start the truck up for 40. All right, we have just pulled up to the Chemical Guys factory direct detailing superstore. I've actually been here before. This is where I bought my last one, so I don't know, let's go inside and see what happens. Oh, and by the way, this parking lot has the smallest parking spaces in the world. What's up, bro? Thank you, thank you. So I had a foam cannon I bought like 3 years ago, and it broke.
A bucket?
Foam cannon.
Foam cannon? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It broke like 3 uses later. And I would have brought it, but I lost it. So I need to get a replacement. Yeah, no, it was from you guys. Because I like that this has a bigger top. Because that's where mine broke. It broke right at that neck right there.
Gotcha. With this one, it'll handle more PSI.
What's the price on this one?
Let me get a price for you real quick.
All right.
100? Yep.
$100? Gotcha.
This other brand that we also prepared, this is 99. This one's be more too for like a industrial type pressure washers.
Gotcha. Yeah, just worry about that neck. I like this one that has the bigger neck on it. Yeah, I don't gotta worry about it snapping off or anything.
Yeah. Discount.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
Yeah, with this one right here will be this foam cannon, and you're getting the honeydew, right?
Yeah.
$99. You get a free wash for it.
Sweet. All right, well, we are all set up again. Now you guys are probably saying, Rhino, why are you gonna spend another $100 on a foam cannon? I think the last foam cannon was like 70 bucks. This one was 100. Why are you gonna spend another $100 on a foam cannon when the first one broke? Well, it actually ended up working out pretty well in terms of pricing. The foam sub is normally 30 bucks plus a $100 foam cannon. They gave it both to me for 100 bucks, so that's a pretty decent deal there. You know, it helps to offset the ridiculous price of these foam cannons, and really they are just kind of taking advantage of how popular foam cannons have become. That's why they charge 100 bucks for them. But I really want to be able to test this new one out, being that it has the wider neck, and that seems to be the fail point of a lot of these foam cannons, and hopefully kind of steer you guys in the right direction of a quality foam cannon, because I know a lot of people have had issues with their foam cannons breaking. Man, that's a good looking truck over there. Oh, hold on, come on, get out of the way, Hummer. We're trying to look at a nice truck. All right, so we just got back, got the pressure washer out, got our new foam cannon, and I'm really hoping that this one is the bee's knees here, especially since it does cost 100 freaking bucks. But the real weak point on these things was that little skinny neck where the top portion screwed on. This to me should be better. It's a lot more surface area and it should be a lot stronger, being that the neck is so much thicker. But we are gonna find out. This usually is the point of my day where I'm like trying to race to get done whatever I gotta get done so I can get to the gym, because right now is like when all the high schools around start letting out and the gym just gets flooded by like groups of like 6 people that stand there and all want to talk for 45 minutes while occupying a piece of equipment, and it drives me absolutely nuts for guys like us that are trying to get in there, get our stuff done, and get out. So let's give the truck here a once over, a pretty quick wash. Josh, I'm sure you're gonna hate me when you see however I'm about to do this, but I'm no detailer, so let's just get her done. And I'm gonna try to avoid doing anything to the wheels because I don't want to scratch those because they're really expensive. So we'll just deal with most of the other stuff here. So for those of you that have never used a foam cannon, basically what you do is you put a couple ounces of your foaming soap here, and you want to get foam specific soap. I'm using their honeydew because it smells amazing, and it's foam soap. You want to put a couple of ounces in here. I don't really know what that is, but it doesn't take much. And then you want to add warm water to fill it the rest of the way up. Screw the lid on very carefully because that is the fail point of these foam cannons, and we are good to go. And I'm not as cool as Eddie, so I don't have a push to start freaking pressure washer here. Now for the fun part. If I can get this tip off, it's kind of caked into the concrete here. That's what happens when you use your stuff for work. Put on the foam cannon. Josh uses this with microfibers. You always wonder what he's doing. He's actually just soaking them up. So we foamed the entire truck. You can see how much soap we have left here. And now we wipe it down. What a lot of people don't realize about the foam cannon system is it's not like a spray the foam on your car, wash it off, and you got some like hands-free magical wash. All it really is a more efficient way to apply soap to your vehicle, and it's fun. But I know a lot of companies out there have marketed it as like this crazy, just like spray on, spray off, and your car is magically clean thing. In fact, they actually used some of my videos of when Josh was doing my truck, not using their brand of foam cannon, to make a commercial around their foam cannon as this crazy touch-free system. And thanks to you guys actually going out there and badgering their Instagram page and all their Facebook and whatever page and telling them to take that video down because you don't own it. they actually ended up taking it down, so I appreciate you guys for that. And now we rinse it off. Oh. That was bad. Okay. Make sure the pressure washer nozzle is all the way clicked in before you pull the trigger. And don't point it at your truck, because you will shoot the freaking nozzle at your truck. Looks like we're good, no damage. That could have been bad though. Like this. All right, well that went pretty quick. Now, in terms of like gimmicky car washing things, I will say the one thing that may sound like a gimmick but is not is deionized water. And essentially what that is it's water that's run through a filter. They take out all the minerals, and basically you can just rinse your truck and let it air dry and you'll get 0 water spots. You've seen Eddie's setup. Eddie actually runs 2 deionized tanks, so by the time it comes out of the second one, it's like a polishing water. I don't really know. Josh uses deionized water when he does all his detailing. Chris even bought Eddie's old deionized water setup. I'm the only one that doesn't have it, but that's where it would save a ton of time, because right now I actually have to go through and dry the truck, otherwise I'm going to get water spots all over it. And if you guys are like me, I absolutely hate water spots. So far so good with the new chemical, guys. Foam cannon here with the fatter top on it. It's still the Torque series, it's saying there on the little nozzle. So, you know, is it worth $100? I don't know. It depends on what your time is worth. A lot of people prefer to use the 2 bucket method, or, you know, they don't mind applying the soap by hand. But to me, you know, it's fun. It makes washing your truck fun. And it definitely does go quicker in terms of applying the soap. Just keep in mind though, it's not like some kind of crazy magical wash technique where you foam cannon it, rinse it off, and you're done. It still does take, you know, a little bit of elbow grease and you having to get in there and actually, you know, wipe the truck down. Well, now that the truck is somewhat clean, cue the rainstorm. Watch, it's guaranteed to happen. But anyways, guys, with that, we're gonna wrap up this video. And just in case anybody asks, no, this video is not affiliated with Chemical Guys. They didn't pay me to go in there. In fact, I was actually planning on going in there today to test whether or not they would give me a new foam cannon 3 years after I broke the first one in 3 uses. But if I can't find the foam cannon, they're kind of going off my word, so I decided we'll scrap that plan, and I guess we just end up buying a new one. And keep in mind, you don't need to go out and spend a ton of money to wash your vehicle. A lot of these detailing companies, they're almost tapping into like the vape world, where they're coming up with so many flavors and scents and all kinds of clever names for their products that really make you want to buy it. I mean, walking through that store, it's like a candy store to me too. Trust me, I want to buy everything. But you got to realize, I mean, you can find decent stuff out there without breaking the bank. You don't need a $100 foam cannon. But hopefully, if you guys have had foam cannon issues and you're looking for one that works, hopefully, you know, we get a little more use out of this one and it ends up being the right one. But anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you have not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. That way you do not miss out on whether or not the foam cannon survives. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to work for it. I forgot to mention, we've got Work For It lanyards coming. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting them for a while. I wanted to make sure I did them right and had some high quality lanyards, so we've got some of those coming probably in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. You guys are the best. Catch you in the next video. I'm out.
Damn.